We're going to talk about English language, advanced level. And the question we have in mind is show that pain is inherent in love using any three prescribed text. Pain is inherent in love. Bring out instances of love that end up in pain. And across the Mongolo, Ngwe's mother loves Ngwe so much that when her husband wants the boy to go to school at an early age, she feels bad for him because he is too young. She's afraid that the boy will die of hunger and that teachers will beat him mercilessly. When the boy goes to Memphis, she is lonely. And when the boy goes to Bisadi, he leaves his mother all behind by herself. There is pain when the boy comes back home beaten mercilessly by teacher Abento and the woman cries her eyes out. And she feels very bad when there is news that her son has gone mad in Bisadi. She's the most affected of the news. Secondly, Ngwe and Shirila love one another. But there is pain when Ngwe realizes that Shirila is dating Monsieur Abeso. It becomes more complicated when they have a confrontation in Shirila's room and Ngwe is threatened by Monsieur Abeso. And at the end of it all, Ngwe is given a 0 in 2 of his main courses in which he usually performs very well, making Ngwe to develop a mental breakdown. There is also a love between Ngwe and teacher Marewe, the man who wants to give him the best education, the cousin who decides to take him to Memphis, and the man who is about to sponsor him at the university. Unfortunately, he dies before the boy gets into university, making life to become very miserable for him. Ngwe does not have clothes. Ngwe does not even have food for himself. He has to rely on the benevolence of Ngolefek and Shirila. Lastly, Ndinkemasa loves his mother. And keeping his mother for 6 years without bringing her skull into the ancestral shrine is a great fault that he has to regret greatly, as he is affected by this law and he has an accident on which he injures his chest. Finally, he decides to bring his mother's skull to the ancestral shrine for worship.